Welcome to the Push Podcast, where we explore ideas that inspire and empower.
Welcome back to the Push Podcast, everyone. I'm your host, Losjudah. Today, we're tackling a topic that resonates deeply with many of us: coping with loneliness and isolation. In this pivotal period, it's essential to recognize the impact of social disconnection and the power of building meaningful connections. But first, a huge shout out to our sponsor, Next Gen Auto LLC. If you've been rejected everywhere else, give us a try. Drive the future on the road, and I assure you, you'll leave the lot with a new set of wheels. Let's dive in. Imagine a once beautiful garden, flourishing with vibrant flowers and lush greenery. Over time, neglect and isolation took their toll, and the garden became overrun with weeds. Its colors faded. This garden symbolizes our emotional state when we feel isolated. Just as the flowers need sunlight, water, and care, so do we need connection and community. To revive that garden, we must start by pulling out the weeds, negative thoughts, and self-doubt. Then, we plant seeds of connection, reaching out to a friend, joining a community, group, or even volunteering. Each small effort is a step towards restoring our emotional garden, reminding us that we can bloom again, even after a season of solitude. Now, picture a lighthouse standing tall on a rocky shore, guiding ships safely home. But over time, the lighthouse becomes dim and forgotten, isolated from the world. This represents those moments when we feel alone and undervalued. The light of the lighthouse symbolizes our inner strength, which can shine brightly even in darkness. To reignite that light, we must first acknowledge our feelings of loneliness without judgment. Then, just as the lighthouse sends out its beams, we can reach out to others, sharing our experiences, fears, and hopes. Building connections can turn that lonely lighthouse into a beacon of hope for others navigating their own storms. So, how do we navigate through this pivotal time? Here are some practical behaviors to help cope with loneliness and isolation. 1. Reach out. Don't hesitate to call, message someone you care about. A simple "how are you" can spark meaningful conversations. 2. Engage in new activities. Join a class or group that interests you, whether it's painting, hiking, or a book club. New experiences foster connections. 3. Volunteer. Helping others can create a sense of community and purpose. It's a powerful way to build connections while lifting others' spirits. 4. Practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with kindness. Accept that it's okay to feel lonely sometimes, and give yourself the grace to navigate through it. 5. Create a routine. Structure can bring stability. Incorporate activities that bring you joy and connect you with others, even virtually. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of the Push Podcast. Remember, loneliness is a feeling, not a permanent state. By nurturing our communications, our connections, and taking proactive steps, we can transform isolation into community. And don't forget to check out Next Gen Auto LLC. Drive the future on the road. If you've been feeling stuck, they're here to help you find your way back on track. Until next time, keep pushing forward and believe in the power of connection. And as always, I'm Losjudah. Out.
Thank you for tuning in to this episode of The Push Podcast. We hope you found inspiration and valuable insights to help you on your journey. If you enjoyed the conversation, please take a moment to like, subscribe, and follow us on social media for more updates. Remember, every step forward counts, so keep pushing forward. See you next time.